guys, welcome to the channel. I'm Ollie. Spearfishing is my passion, so I'm out on another adventure. There's no real set plan of attack for today. I'm just getting out there and going spearfishing. No doubt we're going to see some pretty cool stuff underwater as usual. I'm on a completely new piece of coastline. I've never dove before, so could be absolutely incredible. It could be fruitless, but it's New Zealand, pretty easy to catch a feed, so we're definitely going to spear a few fish, hopefully grab a few crays and have a cook up. So stick around. It's going to be some action. It's a mint day. I just have a good feeling about it. Alright, mission on. What a day. Beautiful morning. Woo! Pumped. It's going to be a good day. Man, it's mint conditions. Doesn't always equate to good spearfishing, but at least it's pleasurable diving, and I'm not getting my snorkel filled with water and whatnot. It'll be good. Always is. Let's hit it. Right guys, as it's a new piece of coastline and I have no idea where I'm going to dive, I'm just going to stick to the same old tactics. So that is early morning diving, first light. In my experience, I find the fish are more docile, more placid, especially reef species like snapper. They've been sleeping, they've come into the shallows overnight, resting up, so they're in shallow water and often just half asleep, quite dopey and much easier to spear. I find in the evening towards dusk, sunset, the fish are more active and more in a feeding state in my experience. So yeah, also in the morning the kingfish, I find them higher up in the water column, quite near the surface, and as that sun comes up I find they tend to go deeper into cooler, darker water, as well as the reef species like snapper. So early morning for sure, evening, and then we're talking tides. Right now it's a slack tide. I'm right on the high tide now, which is not ideal. Usually you want a bit of current pushing, but I'm going to dive a point, a rock, a pinnacle that's coming out of deeper water nearby. Generally a good start. Fish love structure, so hopefully there's some bait fish around there, and then behind the bait fish hopefully some predators such as a yellowtail kingfish or anything, any pelagic. So that's the tactic. I'm going to gear up, jump in, and we'll see what's under there. What else can we do? Just get in there and explore. Righto, wetsuit on. So this is the spear gun choice for today. It's my Rob Allen carbon 1 meter roller, 14mm rubber bands, and I've just got a fresh 7mm shaft in there, 40cm overhang, paired with the 50m reel, Rob Allen as well. My favourite little gun. I shoot everything with this, very accurate for me. I've got it dialed in, heaps of stone shots, and plenty of power also to knock over big kingies. Oh, yeah. All right, that's a good bug. Woohoo! Right next to the boat. How good. Whew. Far out. Literally first dive down. I spotted a cray just in a little crack with some kinner. I knew it had nowhere to go, so took a breathe up, had a breathe up on the surface, went down, grabbed that. I still had quite a bit of breath hold left, and then I'm like, surely there could be some more around. As usual, if there's a cray, there's usually more. Peeked around the next little crack there, and there was this big buck in there, man. I'm stoked. Look at this. Check out the size of this guy. Awesome cray. Look at that. Wow. Man, he's a good bug. Big pincers. That's going to be a feast. Wow. Awesome. Better have a quick measure of this one. I'd say it's legal just, but we'll quickly measure that now. And what a start to the day. First dive, how's that? Lunch is sorted.
I spot a nice gutter in the distance, so sink down along the kelp bed, creeping towards it. Red mocky here in front, wrasse, butterfish. And as I peer over the kelp stalks, it's a perfect hiding spot for a nice snapper early morning, but nothing there today. I continue hunting. I spot a nice John Dory below, hunting some prey, and sinks straight down towards the fish. It sees me and veers off using its slim profile to its advantage, trying to get away. Then, as it's up against the rocks, I've got a brand new shaft, not wanting to shoot into the rock. I go in for the stab. My new spear's razor sharp and it goes into the fish. Flopper engages and I've secured a very tasty John Dory. Notice the trademark grunting of the John Dory.
Alright, woohoo, John Dory. Oh, how good. Awesome. Woohoo.
The reef is alive, popping and crackling with noise. Very good to hear. A nice sign of a healthy reef. 2-spot demersal cruising mid-water, along with a vast school of blue maumau. Always cool to see, beautiful fish, good eating fish. Big fish cruising the reef everywhere, lots of them, plenty of little reef species, quite healthy. I'm just searching for snapper here, hunting into every gutter, hoping for a nice snapper to be parked up in the morning light. With all new terrain for me, unsure of the ledge drop-offs and how to approach, All I can do is use that sunlight to my advantage, positioning the sun behind my back, which helps to blind the fish confused with my silhouette, as you'll see later on in the video with another snapper. Big beautiful schools of small bait fish dancing around in the light. Stunning scenes.
Well guys, pretty awesome start to the day. Got this. Oy. Oh yeah, get on me. Nice big buck, cray. Yeah, pretty happy with that. Awesome cray. Plenty of meat on there, you know, with mean feed with that. Yeah, awesome. So stoked with that. Then managed this nice drawn Dory. Haven't shot one of these for a long time. Just by himself, chasing a few little bait fish around, and yeah, always a cool fish to spear. Just had a brand new shaft on my spear gun, so I was not gonna shoot the fish into the rock. Went in and just gave it a stab, and yeah, look at that. Very good eating fish. Often called one of the best eating fish in New Zealand. I have to agree, very tasty. So we're on board. What a great start to the day. Real good. And how's these conditions? Absolute glass off. Absolutely stunning. Should be like this the whole day, so gonna go and try and find somewhere with a bit more action. Be pretty keen to whack a kingy. Seen a couple of smaller ones around, heaps of snapper throughout here, a couple of big ones, but just wasn't really happening. Stoked as with the cray, so let's go and keep exploring this beautiful coastline. What a day. Alright, next spot, let's go.
I move down the coast in search of more action, more places to explore, and I stumble upon this gutter here, absolutely full with trevally. Not large trevally, but all good eating size. Very cool. I'm a bit overwhelmed. I'm looking in the school to see if there's a bigger model, but they all scatter before I can make my mind up. I continue swimming the coast and I find another spot here, absolutely loaded with fish. More trevally buzzing around. Also joined by some kahawai. It's a busy spot and I finally pick a nice trevally and take the shot. I swim further out to a point here, catching some current, and there are more kahawai. A big school of them here. They seem to be all over in the shallows in winter. Good sized fish, and this big one at the top cruises in. I line it up and take a perfect shot right through its head. Right through the brain, and the fish just keels over, not even flinching. A beautiful kahawai. Awesome.
Well, I think I found my lunch spot. Check out this little lagoon here. Absolutely crystal clear. Magic. Look at this, how good. Beautiful. Right, well, I'm in paradise. I'm in a pretty neat spot. This stunning lagoon, crystal clear water, fully sheltered, no wind or swell, so perfect spot for a cook up. So I'll show you this kahawai and this trevally I just spared. This kahawai's a tank. Pretty solid kahawai, and yeah, I'm going to take this one home. That's going to be smoked up because that is just beautiful smoked. But what I am going to eat now is this trevally. It's not a big one, but that's plenty of fresh meat for me for my lunch. So yeah, I'll quickly prep this up and have some sashimi. Let's do it. Okay, we'll just start by cut behind that head there. Get in, follow the spine down, around that blade, along that backbone. Quite easy to fillet trevally in my opinion. Those good bones. See. Just boom. Alright, easy. 2 fillets off. Not much at all on there, but I'll take that home and that will go in the fish stock soup, weekly stock. Skin. Trevally has a really thin skin here. They do in New Zealand anyway, so it's important you have a really sharp knife when filleting, otherwise it can be a pain in the ass, can take ages. As you can see here, it just is so thin. Stuff that one up. Okay, now we just need to remove those bones down the middle, pin bone, spine. Quick slice on either side. Boom. Any stomach lining stuff, get rid of that. Okay, there's our fillet strips. And then we're just going to thinly slice. Got a nice trevally. I've got a fresh lime cut, and I've got these little seaweed sheets, and that's so good with raw fish and a bit of rice or whatever, just good sashimi. So we're going to put the trevally into those, and I've got a bit of Kewpie roasted sesame dressing. I'm going to mix a bit of mayonnaise with wasabi for a wasabi mayo primo. Yep, good kick to it. Okay, a couple of seaweed sheets, a few slithers, trevally in each one. Don't be shy. Oh, squeeze of lime. I always go a little bit of salt, and we'll just get a bit of wasabi mayo in each one, not too much. You know what, I'm just going to leave it as is. For me, I try not to overpower seafood, so that's more than enough. Wasabi mayo trevally. Looks pretty good to me. Amazing. Always is. That's really good. It's a new one for me. Man, that's just simple. A bit of wasabi mayo, fresh trevally, squeeze a lime, really good, much better than lemon. Yum. Well, that disappeared fast. Super tasty. Right, clean up and round 2, crayfish. Right, we are going to eat you soon, mate. Not sure exactly what I'm going to do with this crayfish, but it's some sort of shredded cray mornay. I was going to do a crayfish mornay and forgot half the ingredients, so we'll make do. It's going to be tasty. Let's get into it. First, let's chop up some onions, garlic, basics, get that sauteing, and then, yeah, I don't know, we'll whack it all together. It'll be nice. Righto, onion and garlic. Butter, more butter, always lots of butter. Butter's good for you. Don't listen to what the so-called experts say, they're full of shit. Butter, onion, good start to most dishes. Pretty good, smelling good. Don't want to overdo these onions, so that's probably just about right now. We'll take that off. Right, it is time to cook this crayfish. Alright, lunch, main course. I definitely normally wouldn't eat a cray of this size by myself, but I'm just going to remove the tail. And I'm going to cook up the tail, and there's just so much meat and all these legs and stuff. I'll take the whole body home, and that's probably dinner tonight or for tomorrow, so nothing's going to go to waste of this beautiful cray. Getting the water boiling in the jet cooker. I've removed the tail, and we're just going to probably cut that in half and dump it in there. Remove that pisser, poo tube, whatever it is. I know in some countries around the world, some parts of the tropics, you need to 100% move that pisser, poo tube, otherwise you can get really sick. In New Zealand, I haven't heard of anyone getting sick from it. I may be wrong, but yeah, we're pretty good here with lots of stuff. I always get questions about, am I getting sick from eating raw fish and whatnot? I don't know about other parts in the world, but we don't really get sick here. There's not many worms in our fish, just some of the cuda or barracuda, I forget which species it is here. But yeah, no, raw fish is cool, and crayfish pretty much good to go, just eat the whole thing. So that's our beautiful tail. It's quite a big tail, you're gonna have to do half at a time. That is pretty much boiling, and it goes. Okay, right, the first cray half is done, and goes the next. Easy as. Keep that as our serving dish, and we'll just chop this up, shred it up. Alright, look at that, guys. Look at all this beautiful crayfish meat just from that one tail. So I've got the crayfish, cheese, some spring onion. We've got our pre-cooked onion and garlic mix. and it's going to whack it all together. These makeshift meals somehow always pull off. They're so good. Whack it all in, all that cheese and spring onion, it's all just going to melt together. A bit more butter, salt, pepper, look at all that cheese starting to melt. Yum. Just add a little bit of mayonnaise as a binder, a little bit. Alright, that is done. Wow, look at this. Cheesy, oniony, garlicky crayfish. Beautiful. I don't know if you can see that well. Try and get it in the light. There we go. Maybe you can see that a bit better. It is absolutely incredible. I've done a few taste testers and wow, this is something else. Okay, we'll get it into our little serving bowls. Cray tail. There we go, squeeze of lime, just a drizzle, just to take the edge off that rich sweet meat. Wow, look at this, looks pretty flash and actually tastes as good as it looks. Seriously, look at that, far out, man, beautiful. Yum. Wow. Yep. Wow. These cray recipes just keep getting better and better. You can't go too wrong. Keep it simple. Butter, onion, garlic, you know, salt, pepper, cheese, milk, normal kind of cream sauce kind of stuff. Very, very happy with that. Very tasty. All cleaned up, all gone. Oh, I feel sick. I ate so much cray. I ate that whole tail. So rich, but so tasty. Yeah, way too much. Anyways, it was an awesome feed. That was so bloody tasty. Yeah, I'm sweating bad, so time to get back in the water. Go for another swim for an hour or two. Finish off the day, we'll see what we can find. Right guys, I'm dived out, but it was an awesome, nice little swim. Some pretty fishy spots, saw the one kingfish, and as you saw in the video, this nice snapper. So yeah, very happy. Just sinking down that ledge, sinking down further, and then I just seen this beautiful snapper just parked up just against the ledge, and it didn't know what I was. Came basically swimming straight towards me head on, and just turned, and I just sent the shaft flying, and yeah, pretty nice snapper, so nothing wrong with that. So I got a snapper, a kahawai, and a John Dory, half a crate to take home, plenty of seafood, so boom, this adventure's done and dusted. Hope you guys got something out of that video, at least just enjoyed following me underwater if you can't get out there yourself. But the aim of these videos is to try and inspire a lot of you to get your lazy asses off the couch and get into the ocean. There's plenty of fish for everyone. If you look hard enough, it's not too hard to get a feed, especially here in New Zealand. We have very abundant fish stocks compared to many places. So yeah, get out there guys, it's really cool, it's good exercise, it's good for your mental health, physical health, and if you're not too fussy like most of us, including me, really easy to get a good eating fish. There's plenty of fish out there. So that's it for another adventure. Not sure what's next, but we'll see you soon. Plenty of missions to come. primalpursuit.co.nz, links and all the stuff down in the description if you want to support the channel and whatnot. Otherwise, yeah, see you next time. Right, out of here.